got really quiet really fast.
Jake. You know you have to be quiet for these recordings.
What?
Let's not let anyone know we were talking wildly about race war.
Race what?
Shh.
Welcome back to Katamari. Welcome. Today on the Whisper Show, we're gonna do something. We're gonna make a fucking snowman.
We're gonna build a snowman with Elsa.
Okay, let's do a voice for this. Katamari Damacy is just a copycat, isn't it? When you make a snowman, you roll a snowball to make it bigger. The game just copies that. Am I right? I must be. I mean, it's the same thing. So let's get back to the roots.
Get out of here, fucking nerd. No one likes you.
And make a simple snowman.
We can make him tall or not so tall. Snowman.
Snowman. Oh look, it's snowing. When it snows, we think of snowmen. Snowmen are cool. Yes, they are. Oh, it's Prince. What do you want? What? Copycat? Katamari Damacy, a copycat? A copycat of the snowman? No, that is so wrong. Not a copy, not a cat. We respect the snowman. Yay!
King, you forgot your pants again.
What are you talking about? King Buttchin has the greatest pants. The snowman is the best. Roll that snowman!
I don't think the king of the cosmos needs pants because he's king. He can do whatever he wants.
Basically, the prince is basically just walking in on him every time.
I wonder what he's walking in on too, huh? Is he watching him jacking it?
Let's get started on a snowman. Alrighty, how do we do this? See the snowman body here? Prince is going to roll up a head and then roll it under the body. Very simple, yes? Yes! Now, something funny you can do on this level, maybe we can do it, maybe we can't, but you can actually make the head bigger than the body. That's all it takes to make a simple snowman. Wowies, amazing! Katamari Damacy is so amazing! So let's get back to our basics and enjoy ourselves! Joy to the Katamari!
King is on some serious drugs.
It's called... Yes, he is. It's called Japan.
Yeah.
Japan's the best for us. Because you don't have to inject it, snort it, or nothing. You just watch.
I forgot that this level doesn't really have a time limit. Instead, it really has... Instead, you really just have to make the head.
Which version of the game is this?
This is the second game. This is actually the first one I played.
Okay, that's why I don't recognize it. We've already been through the first one and we only dabbled a little in the second one.
But is my mic going high enough for this?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds okay to me.
I was talking about on, like, XSplit.
No, I don't know that.
Everything sounds good so far.
Well, yeah, it sounds fine, but then I go on the playback and you can barely hear me. That's actually what happened when we reacted to that Nintendo Direct about a year ago.
Ah.
So I want to talk a little more and make sure, maybe increase it a little. Okay, let's see, how's that? Okay, that's a little bit higher, that's a little bit good.
Sounds good.
Is that a thing with the kazoo that you did? You could barely hear your voice in that one, but you can really hear mine.
Exactly, that's why I really wanted to adjust it. Unfortunately, in the last Katamari recording we did, everyone sounded like they were screaming because it was that loud.
What?
What? Whoa!
Oh, foolish prince, you just crushed a family member. Ho ho.
Oh ho ho! Look at me, I'm about to crush another!
Look at me, Daddy. We're faggots.
Looks like you just made a giant
now,
hole
Jake,
in it.
now, Jake, it's not gay if it's in Japan.
Right. It's called the Yowie.
No, it's just... Oh, I wanted to pick up the penguin, but I can pick up these guys, though.
Did you hear about there was a club for, there was a shop where only girl gamers can go in there. No boys allowed. And some person posted, like, if this was in America, this would be the most sexual thing ever. Or sexist thing ever.
Which country was this in?
Oh, it's in Japan. They released a female-only gamer store.
Well, no,
Well,
that would be
that
called
must have-
equality in America, because that's how it works, apparently. I picked up the... Crap, I don't know what joke I would have made, because I don't watch ice skating movies.
Blades of Glory.
Okay, fine. I picked up
But
the guys who were inspired by Blades of Glory.
You need two dudes with big dicks.
Two dudes with 3 dicks?
With big dicks so you can put in each other's faces. So you just make an awkward scene. I'm pretty sure it was actually padded in that. You just stuffed it.
Look at all of these seals. I picked up a doggy!
What's the doggy's name?
Steve.
Dead! Greg, you get the gold star of the day.
Oh, what's your dog's name? Frostbite.
I picked up a snowman to put in my snowman. Exhibit would be proud.
Snowmanception.
Done.
It's a Matryoshka snowman.
I captured a sleigh.
You should have tried it. You should have captured Pikachu. Because it goes fast. No, you should have captured Sonic.
Oh, by the way, they announced Pokemon Celestia and Pokemon Luna today.
Oh yeah, it was Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Wait,
Pokemon-
what?
Sun and Moon.
Oh, Sun and Moon. Okay, I thought they were doing some kind of bizarre crossover.
And Miles is suspecting
Slacker.
that's the 3DS.
Jake is planning on getting like the new 3DS that has like the Virtual Console Pokemon on it.
I have a DS. I think it's purple. That's all I know.
It's purple.
The hell is this thing called?
Okay.
DS Lite.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that was like the most popular model.
Yeah, apparently it's so popular, someone just left it behind and I just found it.
Nice.
Nice.
Came with a game.
A game.
Yes, it came with oh god, it has that in it. A Shrek game. It's a 2-game cartridge: Shrek's Adventure and Madagascar Racing.
Oh.
So in other words, eye cancer.
Yeah.
Two fantastic games that only little kids like.
Left it at the range, so cleaned it off. It's mine now.
My brother actually found a Louis Vuitton mini purse in a in a beach.
I found a bong.
Nice. Does it?
Did
is
somebody
it expo-
set? Did somebody set it you up it?
What? No, they left a cracked, used, burnt out, beautiful glass-blown bong. And guess where they left it?
Where?
basement?
My workplace's parking lot.
Ooh.
Somebody lit up, got high as a kite, and then went to their job.
Oh, a bong! I thought you said a bomb.
No,
Bong.
bong.
No, a bong.
A B-O-G-N. Yeah, bongs.
He's a drug addict at work.
They probably made this game.
Oh.
It's the other kind that blows your mind.
Oh, that was so bad.
Some guy or girl?
Okay, it looks like I've gotten everything I can get for now, so I'm kind of bored. Do you guys want to end this stage?
Is the head going to be bigger than the body?
No, unfortunately, we haven't gotten to that point yet.
So two things. You can end it now, or make it ridiculous. I would for the latter, but that's just me.
Well, to be fair, in order to make it ridiculous, you have to do this for a long time.
Okay then. Yeah, we can go into the next stage.
Oh, just got something. The hell?
Well, no, because I'm making a snowman. The snow is making it bigger.
Oh, you need to give me the instructions on how to get to that place tomorrow. Or just, give me the address. That way I can Google it.
The enclosed instruction book.
There we go. I was wondering how long it would take to catch that thing.
There's skiers
Oh
everywhere.
no! We're heading very, very slowly towards that giant ball! What do we do?
What? Was that sound effects?
I don't know.
I'm
He was
gonna go
hearing
with sound
something. I don't know.
I'm going sound effects. Because
It's coming to you now. Oh look, dear, our horrible demise just ahead. I'm glad we took this vacation.
I'd like to point out that all I'm doing is rotating the camera at this point.
you spin me right round, baby, go town, baby, go downtown.
Just
Eating everything in sight like Rosie O'Donnell.
I was gonna say Chris Christie, but okay.
Let's go.
Are you able to jump with this?
No, in Katamari Forever they did add like a jump option, but that's like, but by that time, it's kind of pointless and it's really unstable.
You run the risk of having stuff jump off the ball.
Well, no, it's just, when I mean unstable, I mean like, I do plan on showing that off after we do Beautiful Katamari, which is the game after this. But the super jump is kind of pointless except for a few areas.
Can you get some speed and hit that igloo and use that as a ramp to get up on that ice shelf?
This is not speedruns, but if you could do that, that'd be awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. Because I've never tried that before.
New MLG, new strat, boys, in the making.
Fantastic idea, thanks, Gray.
Almost did. If you had enough speed, might work.
Okay, so look at this.
That is something.
I think we've gotten enough, unless we want to roll around for like 20 more minutes and get the head bigger than the body. Again, it is possible, but it takes a really long time.
Microcephalic snowman.
We have things to do, so let's do this. Da da. All done. How's the snowman? Kinda dumpy.
Ooh.
Oh yes, looks good. Shall we get going then? Yes.
Does he turn the snowman into a star or a planet of some sort?
We just can't win. It's 200% more fun than a Katamari. What makes this so much fun? What is it? Is it that it's fun or that it lets you forget yourself? Well, we know the answer, but it'll build character for you to figure it out. Wow, we got a present, and I forgot to care now.
Oh. It's like going up to your son. It's like, great job, son. You got an A. Who are you again?
Oh, did you want that snowman? Well, it's gone now.
Hey, it's not still a snowman, not much of a star.
Snowman Planet, aka Pluto.
Actually, I was thinking it was the giant snowman in that Banjo-Kazooie world.
Oh my god, that stage.
Well, the Freezy Peaks?
Yeah.
Best stage ever.
Yeah, this game has cutscenes now.
Creepy.
Pat.
We interrupt your strange interlude for a game.
Hello? Hello?
Let's see, I'm trying to see if we unlocked anyone else. No, it seems like we have to go to the old lady. Hello, little old lady. What do you want?
She's gonna kill you. Then put you in your oven.
So you're the king. It's so nice to meet you. I'm almost 89 years old, but still young at heart.
Please kill me!
My perspective is still fresh, but I can't seem to find anything fun.
I'm not allowed around sharp objects.
A friend told me that Katamari Damacy was fun. Is it true?
By friend, do you mean your toast this morning? It's funny.
Yes, let's go with yes. Prince's hair is boring. So not fun. You know that. Do we really want to hear him talk about hair?
This game goes in so many weird directions.
We had a pompadour, and then a gangster sliced it off. Excitement? You want excitement? Hey, your highness is avant-garde!
Lips easy, lips easy, lips
Avant-garde! Alrighty, so starting now, let's roll it Vanguard style. Okay, here we go!
He's puking words.
Yeah, I can actually control him with the control sticks. No, it's finally happened. And I have 12 minutes to get to 12 meters.
You're gathering material to turn into a head of hair?
No, I think you just have to make it as big as possible. Most of what the king says has nothing to do with what you're doing. It's what some people might call Tarantinoing.
Oh, with less blood.
Yeah. And has even less to do with the story.
These are the most unobservant people I've ever met. They see this tiny little thing, scooping everything up, and like, oh, that thing again. Oh well, it's the end times.
Buy your brand name Doomsday Preparation Kit. Only at Brand Name Mart.
I've got one of those.
Did you buy your... do you have a brand name Doomsday Prep Kit, or is it one of those cheap generic brands?
It is a homemade Doomsday kit.
There's nothing like a homemade Doomsday Preparation Kit, is there?
No, no, nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Because when the apocalypse does come, there's nothing more satisfying than saying, I can survive all by myself. And I picked up graffiti. I don't know what it is, but every time we play Katamari, we always have some of the most interesting conversations on tape.
Well, Katamari does bring up the weirdness in a person.
Yeah.
It's hard to be mundane while playing this game.
Yeah. Strawberry, banana.
Ball cone.
Straw hat. Pianica. Pianica. Straw hat.
These people just leave everything just lying around.
I had no idea Japan was this messy.
It must be right up to the tsunami. Hi-yo!
Ooh.
Hey, it's been 4 years. I think it's time to start making those jokes again.
Again. Did you hear about that canceled Pokemon episode?
You mean the one with Porygon and that gave everyone seizures?
No, not that one.
You mean the one where James had like those inflatable breasts?
No, but that was a hilarious episode.
It was. I have actually seen it.
No, not that one either. This one I had to do with the tsunami that hit Japan.
Oh, so it's a more recent episode.
Well, there was there that hit Japan or oh crap, I forgot where, but it had to do with the tsunami and it was a magic cart that I always got. That I said, oh, it's so useless because I only use a splash, and I guess that used this one splash. I guess this magic cart imagine using splash and destroy a whole entire city.
Oh?
An unnamed city, but they canceled the episode because right before the episode was supposed to air, Japan got hit by that I forgot it was Japan or somewhere else got hit by a major tsunami.
It was probably Japan, because Pokemon is Japan.
So yeah,
Japan
so
doesn't give any fucks at all, usually.
So they canceled the episode because people would think that they were making fun.
If it happened in the early 2000s, it would be India, I think.
Yeah, so it was India. That was it. I think it was early 2000s.
Yeah, it would be that
Was
one.
it?
That kind of reminds me of like that one deleted scene from Lilo and Stitch where like at the end with the fight scene the spaceship goes between like those two buildings and it was like entirely inked and painted and they took it out because 9/11 happened.
Like the Spider-Man movie had.
Yeah, like the teaser trailer of Spider-Man with the Twin Towers.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember with all the cartoons that would make like just go like at last second would just turn on its side and just go between two buildings. I just imagine that all the time. When people mention 9/11, I just imagine that old cartoon with Bugs Bunny and just turning the airplane on its side to just go between the two buildings.
I guarantee you, if 9/11 happened tomorrow instead of like 15 years ago, people would probably be posting that.
Probably, yeah. Probably be making that mention, yeah.
I
know right
always,
after 9/11, they were all mentioning the pilot episode of The Lone Gunman, the X-Files spin-off, where the plot was a plane being plowed into the World Trade Center via remote control.
And then you have, like, the cover of the NES version of Die Hard, which actually has the Twin Towers exploding.
Yeah.
a lot of messed up stuff.
The world is a messed up place. Let's forget about it by playing video games.
That's why people play video games, to stop thinking about this stuff. We think about this stuff all day long, but here we have a little deformed child rolling people up in a horrible hellball.
Oh, hold on. BRB.
What now?
BRB. Burb.
Burb. I just want to go up. What happens if you just go up to someone and just say burb? Then just
Burp.
walk away.
Burp.
You just put your finger up in the air and the universal hang on a minute pose and just say burb.
Burp.
Burp.
But then you never come back.
Or worse, you just stand there and just stare off into space for a bit
Is that like
and say, okay, I'm back.
farting and walking away?
That's
You
called
just
crop.
go off your eyes, just look off in two separate directions for a moment, and then you come back.
Burp.
IOU. What happens if the king of the cosmos just put the giant IOU on planet Earth after the game's done? Like, I owe you all your stuff back.
I owe you that PlayStation that we rolled up.
A giant post-it note that just says, my bad.
My bad.
Like, it was just like an accident, like, trapped in a parking lot where they just stick the note on your windshield saying, "I'm sorry, I hit you."
Okay, okay, it's half the time, and I'm only like... And I'm less than a fifth of the way there.
Better move faster, mate.
Gotta go fast.
Are those people or coffins you just rolled over?
You know what? I'm not even gonna question it at this point.
Yeah, it is Japan, so it could be either or. It's either people in sleeping bags.
It's probably
nuns,
people in sleeping
or
bags, because I saw
coffins.
campfires.
Oh god.
They didn't suspect the thing.
People are sleeping in the daytime. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, sit up.
About time, if you ask me.
This game just makes you hungry for sushi.
There's something.
Whoa!
The audio to this could sound like something completely different.
The audio sounds completely different.
No, the audio taken out of context, if you didn't see what's happening on screen.
Uh-huh.
It's with the screams and the weird noises.
Yeah. Then again, quotes from us taken out of context can sound really weird too. Especially Cameron's.
Hmm. Why is he radiating lollipops?
Why not? Maybe he's sweet. Or sour. Depends on the type of lollipop he has.
They are doing something on a Cocalian. Or a kite, I can't tell. I don't want to even know at this point.
Urukai? What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Half the time I'm just trying to figure out what the hell it is you just ran over.
I'm running over harps right now.
Arts like in what Angels play?
How far have you gotten in the first game? Have you gotten to the point where you're actually rolling over the entire world and picking up continents?
You do that in Beautiful Katamari, actually. You also do... Also, in the first game, you do that during the end credits.
Huh.
In fact, the last level of this game has you rolling up all the stars you made in this game.
So you're just rolling the ball through
Spoilers.
the numbers.
Okay, I have 2 minutes to grow to double my size. Can I do this?
Nope. You're gonna fail. Yeah, sure, why
That sounds like a spam email.
not?
What?
But you won $1 billion, you just need to put in your...
Hello, I am Prince of Nigeria!
Please help me! I'm in dire need of that!
I
And
got
I have
one of
no
those
oil.
phone calls the other day. There's some scam
Actually-
company out there.
If
What?
somebody was the Prince of Nigeria, why would they be asking a random stranger for money? I am definitely not doing this. We actually get to see the game over screen, which I have not seen in a while.
Someone just shooting at you?
Yes. As if that's gonna do anything.
Have they finally wised up, decided to start shooting the little freak?
Nobody in this game is very wise.
Actually blame them because come on, you're pulling up everything, everyone's things.
Well, you just got 2 more meters to go, right?
In 5 seconds.
Oh. Well, that could be hard.
So boring, Katamari Damacy. That was a waste of time.
That sounds like
Harsh.
Yes, in every game, the losing screen involves the king abusing the prince in some way.
Say,
And then the prince happily goes at it again!
I have no self-esteem.
Yippee!
It's really not a hat, he just has horrible brain tumors on the sides of his head.
They all do.
And what are you trying to gather everything up to make again? A hair?
A
Hairdo?
star.
Oh, a star. Because you were saying pompadour for whatever reason.
Basically, yeah, the king's... The king saying stuff... What the king talks about isn't really relevant at all.
What kind of music is this?
This is actually... Okay, so... I don't know if you played the first game, Gray.
Yes, it is very, very addicting, the music in that game.
Yes, this is actually a medley of most of the songs from the last game. In some really weirdly performed medley.
Yikes.
sounds lovely.
This is like the background music they used to play in 1960s Don't Do LSD ads.
So they play druggy music in those ads?
Yes!
Reefer Madness be damned!
Oh, Reefer Madness is nothing on the one that I saw where a girl thought a hot dog she was about to eat was talking to her.
What did it say? What kind of
It said, don't eat. It said, don't eat me! Don't eat me!
It pretty much
Didn't
said,
find
don't eat me, I have a family and kids.
I have a
And she
beautiful
took a
wife
bite
and
out of it
threes!
anyway.
Happy sliders!
Like the monster she is.
And it's according in the short, the hot dog screamed.
It's in black and white and somehow has a clown crying at the end.
That would make more sense. But it's on YouTube. If you just look up for Don't Do LSD or something like that, it's a disturbing, weird thing.
I picked up a cat.
Oh god. There's bento boxes all over the place. Who the hell cares? Just leave your lunch on the ground. Put it in the street.
Who knows, maybe it'll animate Bob's Burgers if you leave it there long enough.
Why is there an HOV lane for a lane that's far too small for a car? I demand logic in my Katamari dynasty, damn it!
I demand logic in my non-logical game!
I don't like things that are confusing and new. What does that say? 1 meter or 7?
That says 1.
Ugh. Damn their font.
Is it called Hot Dog Acid Trip?
Say that again?
Is it called Hot Dog Acid Trip?
Probably that one.
Because it's like a 3-minute video.
Yep, it's a while.
And yeah, she's talking about the hot dog, and she said it had eyes, and mouth, and hair.
Yes, oh, that's right, it had hair. And they used the sound of a rusty hinge, being the classic cartoon rusty hinge sound effect, for the screaming hot dog.
But the background music is like wow wow. It's like it sounds
Yes,
like
that's the one.
I found it.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
This hot dog acid trip. The hot dog screamed so loud that everyone could hear it. They literally actually had a hot dog, kind of like a claymation hot dog, and they actually drew in eyes, a mouth, hair for the hot dog.
Oh my god!
This is one of the things you definitely want to see riff tracks do.
And then she's jumping on the hot
Jake,
dog.
Do you think this would be the type of thing we would do on Spaghetti Theater?
Oh my god, yes. It's not very long, but I just kind of skipped throughout the whole entire thing. But it's definitely weird.
How long was it again?
It's about 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
You know what? Maybe I'll even do like a pony-style Spaghetti Theater of it.
Oh god.
Cause the latest one I did was of Dorbies, and for those of you who don't know what that is, that was basically, it was trying to be like a VeggieTales ripoff kind of thing, except the animation is absolute shit. Like, it's shit even for 90s.
It's hilarious. But nothing can be worse than Spawn. Nothing.
Which one? The movie or the series?
The movie.
Yes, that I've seen that movie multiple times. It is freaking terrible.
I saw a nostalgia critic of it, and
Yep.
it is hilarious.
It's one of those movies where you watch it and all throughout it you're thinking, this could have been so much better. What a wasted opportunity. Why are they doing this?
That was my thoughts when I first played Sonic 06.
It's like seeing someone be given like filet mignon and champagne and they're told, okay, make a dinner out of this, and they screw it up, they just mash it all together into some weird kind of McNugget.
Filet McNuggets.
$50 a pop.
That's something Chick-fil-A should get on.
Filet McNuggets?
Yeah.
They do have, like, regular chicken tenders. It's from the
They do.
same... It's basically the chicken sandwich, only in, like, tender form.
They're really
Pretty
good.
much. Like, their nuggets are the same as their sandwiches. It's just in tiny pieces.
Right.
Which, I imagine what a nugget kind of should be anyways, especially something chicken. But Chick-fil-A sauce is just the best.
It's much better quality. We finally got one out here in our state, so it's not bad.
But yeah, you get to much bigger sizes in this game than you do in the original.
Yeah, you're already at this size as it is, and no, you only have 1 meter left to go.
Yeah. There's actually been one stage I've been avoiding.
What's that?
It's the one where you have to roll a fireball and get it big enough to start a campfire.
Huh.
You're given like 5 or 6 minutes, and you have to keep it from going out by constantly rolling up stuff.
Not people, I would hope.
If you get to that size, yes, you can.
You roll up people to pretty much be fuel for
But
this
mostly
fire.
you're rolling up, like, wood, fuel canisters, like that.
And then you move on to living creatures.
Yes.
I hope
Hopefully
they
we don't... Hopefully... I think I've beaten this game before without having to go through that stage.
Talk about a genocide run.
Oh... Speaking of which, have you seen,
Undertale.
like, Dan's videos of Undertale?
Whose videos?
On this channel. The Undertale stuff on this channel.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to check that out. I usually play this stuff while I'm working late night. I'm just slowly going through the library.
Well, basically, I had Dan buy Undertale, and he's going through it right now.
Oh no.
And basically, he does a Skeletor impression. So I'm like, save your Skeletor voice for this guy coming up, and it was Papyrus.
Okay. Everyone pretty much has agreed that the Skeletor voice is the voice of him.
Yeah, the problem is because there's no like settings to turn down the music. I can't actually be heard in the calls itself, so Dan's pretty much on his own when it comes to commentary. But he's doing face cam, so so he can definitely hold it.
You know, that reminds me of something. Have you had any trouble with any of the copyright claim bot nonsense with YouTube with any of your stuff?
Recently, no. In fact, the
good.
only problems I've had recently with that is like this channel, Neon Cabaret, and even there, it's like just content ID. It's like content ID flags, minor ones against stuff like the Splatoon videos.
Is it just because you just have unedited footage of the games, or is it because there's audio from the games, or...
Yeah, it's unedited footage and music from the games. "28 meters. But yeah, I haven't been going through it as badly as, like, Team 4-Star or I Hate Everything or Your Movie Sucks, but I'm still affected somewhat. Like, it's minor, but it's still annoying.
Yeah, one of the latest channels I started following was that Grade A Under A, and he's been
Wait,
all over this
his
sort of stuff
channel's
too.
down?
No, his channel's not down. I think he
Oh, thank God.
may have had one. He may have had one video that might have been contested. I don't know. He's had a bunch of stuff that's been stolen by people. And he recently had a confrontation with one of the prank channel guys on the internet drama show. I don't know what it's named.
Oh,
it's
the
the one where the
internet-
guy eats popcorn as he listens to people yelling at each other.
Oh. Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. Keemstar.
Yeah, he had
Correct.
grade A, under A, and the guy who runs a prank channel where he pretty much just goes out and does really horrible things to people. Not staged, not fake, but he like goes up to people and just harasses them and encourages people to.
Oh,
prank
we
them
got a
on harass
comment!
people. Say what?
We got a comment. Like, if you beat a level fast enough, you get a comment.
Oh, that's good. Magic Beanstalk Meteor.
Save the pandas.
Yeah, actually,
Save the pandas. No,
What have the pandas ever done for me?
screw the goddamn pandas. They're too dumb to live.
Like, have you heard that, like, these two pandas are the last living pandas on Earth, but they refuse to mate? Stupid panda. They deserve to die. Unless we step in, red pandas return into regular pandas?
There's only two ways pandas will ever be 100% guaranteed never to go extinct. One, if they're made pets. Two, if we find out they're delicious.
Wait, I thought being playing Surf Panda. Maybe I was wrong.
No, red pandas aren't pandas.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what they're related to, but they're not related
They're
to
more,
pandas.
I think they're more related to, like, squirrels or foxes or whatever.
I think like raccoons.
Yeah, raccoons. Raccoons! Red pandas are basically the Dusties of Japan.
Yeah. I wonder if they'd be the fanboys of Japan.
Hello, you fat-ass panda. I'm gonna teach you how to do karate.
Oh god. Dusty-san.
I wonder if Dusty is the senpai.
Dusty is everyone's senpai.
Japanese Dusty just speaks normal English, he just throws in random Japanese words here and there.
Well, no, I think we can all agree that Filthy Frank is Japanese Dusty. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a guy named Maxim Baldi.
No.
He's basically African Dusty. And I can say that because he's actually from Africa. So, in this level, you roll up objects to make the most expensive Katamari possible. I forgot whether it's dollars or yen. It's dollars.
Well, if you use yen, I think everything
Also, keep in
will
mind
get-
these are like 2005 prices.
It's like those crazy desserts where they just put like gold foil or gold flakes into everything.
It's like a chocolate. It's like those golden chocolate coins.
I think Epic Mealtime just did that. They made the most expensive pancakes, I think, in the world.
Epic.
It was the most expensive breakfast where they used ostrich egg and they used crystal and gold flakes and everything to
bacon
make a
strips
full.
and bacon strips and bacon strips.
Yeah, and tons of bacon strips, and they've been doing that for so long, and they still can't make bacon properly.
How have they not have a heart? How have they not had a heart attack yet?
I don't know. I
They
don't
were-
know.
I'm sorry to believe that these guys may not be human.
They're Canadian.
Oh, great.
Canadians aren't people.
Proton John, we're so sorry.
They think back bacon is real bacon. Come on. It's ham.
We call it differently, cause fuck you, eh?
Although I am very tempted to visit a Tim Hortons if I could ever find one.
I have a friend who really wants to go to Canada. And she wants to work for Mercury Filmworks, which is... That's the studio behind some of the more recent Disney stuff, like Blind Guard and Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
My old animation teacher was Don Duga from Nelvana Films from Canada. He was also the guy who animated the old Frosty the Snowman Christmas special.
Oh, wow.
The original one, not the second one with John Goodman, not that abortion.
Yes, the old one, the better one.
Yes. The one with Jimmy Durante in it.
Yes, it definitely is! That was horrible.
One of the only people that I know who actually remembers Jimmy Durante.
Well, it is important to make people happy.
Yes, it is. It is very important to make people happy.
Just
unless you
one
hate them.
person happy. Oh god, there's a gorilla following me!
I just love listening to this. It's so weird.
Changing gears, Father Time from Matt and Dustin was actually inspired by, like, Jack Benny and Red Buttons.
I kinda got
actually,
the
not
Jack
Red Buttons,
Benny
Red Skeleton.
thing. I kinda got that.
Especially his Father Time thing in Rudolph's Shiny New Year. But I would say Father Time is more Jack Benny than anything else. Let's see, I had raised $4,000, which isn't that bad for an American fundraiser. That's nice. We'd rather eat chocolate, though. Shall we go home? Yes!
Huh, he doesn't vomit out the rainbow like he did last time.
Nah, he just lets it dribble out of his mouth.
Yeah, he just kind of sweats it out of his face.
It's like lap.
Which I'm not sure is which is worse.
Finally, a Katamari that can help people instead of killing them in space. And he's just gonna take 50 cents. You idiot!
First place, Japanese food. Third place, food.
Japanese food is not real food.
Japanese food, you know, like fish food or cat food.
Or whatever the hell wasabi is.
Remember, don't feed your Japanese person table scraps. They need pure Japanese food.
Feed them sushi every day.
Pickled plum Venus. That sounds horrible.
Oh, we made him wait, so now he's jumping up and down. Oh, we have a baby. Oh, this one's really quick. It's the pasture. I woke up this morning and they weren't in the pasture. The cows and the bears. I left Katamari Damacy and I'm happy to meet the king, but I have more serious issues. This is not good, so not good. Your Highness, please catch my cows and bears. Okay, so in this level, you are supposed to catch either a cow or a bear. And I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, they mean like a real cow or a real bear. No. Any cow or any bear.
So now you gotta go finding a cow or a bear. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember this from the previous version.
This counts! That teddy bear counts! And we have finished the level.
Minimum effort!
Minimum effort, yeah! Look at that, it's just the Katamari! I should've just got them myself. Yes, you should've.
It looks like the farmer is stabbing him in the head.
He probably is. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Cal Air Planet. Because
Wonder
that's
if
the
there's
thing.
gonna be any ranches on that star.
So he just made a whole planet out of one teddy bear.
Yes.
And he pissed and moaned in the previous game because the gatherings you had weren't big enough.
So, now that the king has proved himself a man to his father, they can finally have rainbows and go on hot balloon rides. And ride zebras and a horse. And look at sunsets. And watch the king watch the king die.
He's lamenting that the poison took so long. Anyone notice how huge that woodpecker is?
That's what she said? Okay, now that we've... Okay, maybe you can hear us a little better now.
Oh, I've been able to hear you just fine.
Well, I'm talking about the viewers.
Oh, who cares about them?
It's Lucky the baby. By the way, you can change the BGM with the right stick. So, let's see, let me pick a good song.
Thunderstruck.
Okay, so for this one, the goal is to get as big as possible by collecting a couple of objects. And now the king is spewing out the actual face buttons of the PS2 controller. So we have 50 objects to go, and I already wasted 3 of them.
So there's no size limit to what you can grab?
Oh, there is. It's just, I have an object limit. I can pick up the lion.
Anytime I see a lion now, the first thing I think of is Phalus doing his review of Lion and the King.
Lion and the King, not the Lion King.
No, The Lion and the King, a video made straight for the PS2.
Oh, is this one of those things? Oh, I think I've seen Kid Icarus review one of those. Is it?
Made by
Is it?
Dingo Films.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the same studio that ended up coming up with the Yi thing.
Yes.
Those are the same ones who made 100, who made, like, Dalmatian... It's the same people who made Dalmatians 3. I remember Kid Icarus' review of that.
Oh, God.
Check out the fellas reviews. They're incredible.
Yeah, he covers a couple of Dinko's films.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should check out the Dalmatians 3 review from Cadicarus. Like, he's actually pretty British.
Okay, I just came back. I'm really lost. What happened?
We made a stage. This might be my first disappointment. Get used to it. Small planet. Oh, this girl.
Get it? Saturn, because she has a ring around her, aka a hula hoop. It's
Yes.
Saturn. Sato.
Sega Saturn.
No.
I don't get it.
Okay, so the ring actually has a purpose. Because basically what happens is that they're not going to give us a time limit, they're not going to give us a size, but we have to use our best judgment to get to this 20 centimeters, or what we think is 20 centimeters. And the closer we are to 20 centimeters, the higher our score is.
Ignore it and pick up everything.
Grab everything that's funny.
What would be funnier is if I grabbed nothing and then just stopped rolling. It's like, I'm done. You didn't do anything. I know.
My loser son is an even bigger failure than even I could have predicted. And I'm the king, the lord of the cosmos.
How could I, king of the cosmos, have such a loser son? Well, at least you're not that guy in the red. You bet your ass he's not.
And his son, Prince of Space. Mystery Science Theater reference.
Prince of Space.
Hey!
Prince of Space and King of the Cards.
Oh, it's a room!
Yeah,
It took me a second to get that.
I think this is a good size. What do you guys
No,
think?
no, keep going. Why are you playing by the rules? You're like that guy in GTA that stops at every stop sign.
That's me.
That's
Literally, that's what I did the first time I played GTA. I followed all the traffic laws, stopped at the red lights.
That's actually a self-imposed challenge some people do.
You know what, actually, if you stop at a red light, there's cars in front of you who will stop at the red light too, but then they will ram you from behind.
Yeah.
It was a
So-
real challenge to play that game straight up without breaking any laws.
The hardest part is going the speed limit.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the hardest part of it, going the speed limit. That was such a pain in the butt.
Yeah, because the point of Grand Theft Auto is to do whatever the hell you want.
Oh yeah, well within half an hour I was sniping civilians. It's like,
So
oh
what
wait,
happened-
murder's okay.
Well, what I did one time, I followed the traffic laws until I got to this one particular building that you can actually climb all the way to the top.
Mhm.
And then I pulled out my heavy sniper, shot everyone in the face, killed a couple of cops, and then I jumped from the top, parachuted down, and got back in my car, and
Oh, it was
I
pretty
drove
close.
all the way back to my apartment.
Well, don't they send the chopper after you at that level?
Yeah, but if you do it right, they don't find you. Doing it right, I mean, is by that you blow up the chopper, then you run. Because it takes about 30 seconds to a minute for another chopper to come in. Don't ask me how I know that.
I tried shooting down the chopper. I was never able to do
I
it.
murdered a kid in Florida yesterday, but I did it in Florida, so it was okay.
Yeah, okay. I can believe that. Florida's Florida, come on.
We bring you back to your drama of the Dying King.
One of my favorite Twitter accounts is Florida Man. And
Oh, well, that's dark.
good job, son, and
Wait.
just immediately dies.
Ugh. As you find out a loved one is next to death, their crown just appears on your
Or
head.
they're sleeping.
And then they rolled his corpse up into a ball and threw it in the sky.
Oh, fun fact, you actually can do that in Beautiful Katamari, I think. Or in
What?
one of the Katamari games, you can actually do that.
Roll up the dead king.
Well, he's not dead, but you can roll him up. In
Oh,
fact,
jeez.
in this game, you can roll up the King of all Cosmos.
That guy has the laziest clan outfit I've ever seen.
Oh, this is a really fun level. You get to roll up the sky. You get to roll up the sky.
What is he saying? Lol, 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 lol.
The prince has a halo. The prince has died.
You have to roll up the sky.
Well, I have to
That's
roll up all
new.
the dark clouds.
It is the second game.
This is the second
You
game.
went like part of the way into it.
Yeah, but I got so tired of gathering up gingerbread cookies and bears. I just got bored of that.
Dude, we just did the bear level. You just have to gather one bear.
No, it was something else.
Oh, so a different one?
It might have been Cygnus or something, but no, that's the first game. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was bored as piss rolling up this witch's house of cookies.
Well, you're supposed to roll up the house and then roll up the twins.
And I just got bored with it. I know, sacrilege.
Sacrilege! Shut the unbeliever!
Sacrilegious.
Oh my god. Okay, ready for this? Is Ted Cruz the Zodiac Killer? Maybe, says 38% of Florida voters.
This
Wait,
is an
what?
Onion article, right?
It's by Rolling Stone's official Facebook page.
Rolling Stones.
Oh, Rolling Stone. Yeah, that's reliable.
Rolling Stones, whatever.
Rolling
Oh,
Stone
you know,
Rolling Stone has not been reliable since 2014.
So what they're saying that Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer?
According to the voters in Florida.
Well, that's voters in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's Florida.
what I'm just like, wait, what? I'm just going through my feed and I just see that. Thanks, people that live in Florida. You making Florida people look even dumber.
Dude, I used to live in Florida. I know how dumb it is.
The
Thank
last
God
time I was in Florida, Epcot had just opened.
Florida is still hot gray. Hopefully that douses some concerns.
All I remember about Florida was that it had alligators and it was hot and sweaty and humid and disgusting.
It's still like that,
Well,
possibly
actually,
with
it's
less
not-
alligators.
It's actually quite nice out right now, actually.
Also, if you notice, the sky is getting clearer as I'm rolling all this up.
Yeah, clouds are getting lighter.
That's kind of the point of this level.
Wait, is that Cloud Man?
Yes, that's a cloud man. We can roll him up.
Why is there a Cloud Man?
Because
What's-
Japan, that's why.
Oh, right, yeah. Keep forgetting.
Versus Cloud Wife and Cloud Children.
That's a more important question.
Now, any of these clouds, the mushroom cloud over their nuclear reactor that blew up?
Oh, that turned dark real fast.
It's like you're rolling up the background design for a My Little Pony episode.
Yeah, it kinda does.
No, I'm just imagining this. Oh my god.
Speaking of which, is that show canceled or is that still
My
going?
Little Pony?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still going. It just ended its 5th season.
5. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. I actually stopped watching it after season 2.
I find the parodies far more entertaining.
You mean ponies?
That too, yes.
Okay, all done. How was it? Was the sky nice? It's good to try the sky sometimes. Alrighty. Want to go home?
Want to go home, okay?
Sparkle, 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 sparkle!
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Fuck yeah, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Fucking bubbles!
That should not be a thing.
No, it shouldn't.
Neither of those
No.
should... No.
And somehow they are.
Oh, the sky is nice.
Space is nice, but the sky is delightful too.
Nail! Bring me a star. Roll up some people. We'll make the sky again.
Nail!
As beautiful as this Katamari. Oh, where did this come from?
Oh, 421 clouds. It looks kind of yummy, this. Pink for strawberry, blue for mint.
Green for mint, you clod.
But if it weren't up to us, we would have made an even tastier looking Katamari. This is slowly turning into like Dr. Evil.
Wow. Hey,
We got a trumpet as a present. Fabulous.
fabulous.
We want to blast it, but it's far too small for us.
Everything is far too small for this guy's stuff.
Find me a Vuvuzela.
Prince, you can have it. It's from a fan, so make sure you appreciate it. So I don't have to.
The king of the cosmos is a size queen.
Jumping rope in the sky, we have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, score stuff. I can't have it, so your highness can. Thanks again, you're the best! Oh, really? You're giving it to us? Seriously? Fabulous! I'm sorry, that was the wrong voice. Fabulous! What should we do with it? Oh! We can pop it into the cosmos! Cause that's what you do with clouds!
I'll just throw it in the sky like I do with every other goddamn thing.
There,
And it's
I
another
threw your
Saturn.
gift to the sky and incinerated it.
I loved it so much, I threw it away.
I loved it so, I loved him so much I killed him.
I discard your affections. All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people,
Okay,
where do they all
come from? Okay, do you want me to try the fireball level?
Yes.
Okay, so let me show you what this level's like. Maybe I'll beat it, maybe I won't.
It's kind of weird transition. We went from game to Beatles back to fireballs and death.
Or I think that's the transition now one. I don't remember.
Oh, this is
So-
a campground? Wowies, we're a little bit excited.
Yeah, we can all tell those parents leave nothing to the
Everyone
imagination,
else looks
King.
like they're having fun too.
Well, let's put a
We
stop to
want
that by burning everything.
We want to pitch a tent next to them. Get it? Whoa!
Whoa, what was that?
That is the sound of someone getting a boner next to a girl.
A kingly boner, if you will.
That's the King of Cosmos boner noise.
This is the small.
You can probably see it through those pants. Okay, so
Light this by rolling
Okay, so
it
what
up.
you have to do is
Why
you have
does
to
why
keep
does he like to
rolling up
light
stuff.
things on fire? He really likes incinerating things.
you have to keep rolling stuff up to keep this Katamari burning. If it goes out, it's instant game over.
Can you roll up the campfires?
No, you must continue rolling things and burning them. I must have my pyre.
So, for
You know,
example,
it'd be
if I
interesting if
accidentally...
there were like, Ben? No, I was gonna say, it would be interesting if there were like piglets running around and cows, goats.
And they instantly turn into, like, ham and bacon.
Well, yeah, because, you know, the smell of the burning creatures pleases God, so
God loves
let's make a sacrificial pyre. Your King of the Cosmos demands it.
I'm guessing it's bad if you roll in the water.
Yes, it's an instant game over.
Then again, this being Japan, it wouldn't surprise me if you could roll up the water and it would fuel the fire.
No, this level is surprisingly logical.
This game isn't made by Japan. I call it recall.
Monster apple?
That was a close one.
You graduated to the next level of Burnination.
Burnination.
The burning.
The Trogdor level, what the hell? People with mushrooms on their heads, holding mushrooms behind their backs, twirling around and dancing in a circle.
It's the cult.
Makes sense for Japan.
That's the other reason why I hate this level.
Your head's on fire.
If you don't keep rolling things up, the Katamari's fire goes out. And that's the one reason why... So, I basically showed off that level. I think we can agree why I decided to skip this one. Oh, that's kind of a waste. This Katamari is kind of a waste. It got kind of biggish, but it's kind of a waste. We should try to recycle it. Ooh, we could turn it into stardust. This will make the universe so much prettier. So, this is technically the second to last level of the game, but it's the one where you can make the biggest Katamari. Okay, whose fly was open? There's no point in thinking only about the future, so let's start rolling. Wowie is a 1 meter Katamari right off the bat! That's a heaping spoonful of extra help. Isn't that nice, Prince? You're so lucky! Anyway, today's lucky winner gets this much time to make this big of a Katamari. What a savings! Lucky Prince, it's all yours now. And I'm gonna take a quick break so I can get some water and maybe help my neck. So, BRB, guys.
Okay. This game is more than a little insane.
Well, what do you expect from Jav? Wait, actually, have you seen the other game made by the exact same guy?
He made
This guy-
something else?
Yeah, he made something else, and it was recent too. I was showing off last year at E3. E3, 2015 games. Let's PS4. Let's see if we can let me see if we can quickly find it.
Okay.
The game was weird. And it was a game that you have to stack people on top of people to get more people so you can reach the moon, I think it was? Or something like that.
Stacking people?
Like, so yeah, stacking these weird people on people. And I just don't remember what it was called. Ah, crap. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's called Watam.
Waltham?
Yeah, Wattam. Watam.
Hey, I'm back. What are we talking about?
The guy who made Calamari Dynasty made a new game. And let's see if
Is there a link in the thing?
Oh god, it's even more simplistic looking.
oh, you found the game?
I found the screenshots of it. It's even more simple looking.
Yeah, I just the sneak peek behind it.
Is this for the PS4?
Yeah, the PS4, but I don't know if it's an exclusive.
Probably is.
So far, it sounds the same.
Well, I haven't seen this yet.
What am I even looking at? What the fuck?
And they went to the sun and died.
Yeah. I don't know if this game is out yet.
Is he playing
I
as
know
a
this-
lawnmower? What? Ten people in explosion would be tasty for me.
What?
I am so confused.
Hold on for happy fun time. Much goodness, yes?
Okay, there's Japan, and then there's this.
This is Japan when it's been starved of oxygen for a while.
This is Japan. If it was infused with Japan. If it was infused with drugs. I heard an air horn. "15 people in explosion makes me sleeping."
I don't know if this was the game even about. I don't know what's going on.
And then they explode again.
By the way, we're still recording all of this.
Good.
What the hell is going on?
And that's it.
Yep.
Okay, I think we've made people wait long enough.
Oh, now it's that PlayStation Experience in 2014. That's right.
Okay, let's play video games.
I just now watched. Well, you play video games while I just listen because I can't see.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be right back. I need to do something.
Back to the Prince's Genocide.
Genocide Quest, the video game.
Have there been mods of the Undertale game been made yet?
I'm not sure, but I know of mods of other games that have been made have put Undertale in it.
With the Undertale characters in them?
Yeah. Like,
I've seen the, what's it called? The Gary's mod. Some people rendered some 3D versions of the characters.
like, that actually sounds interesting.
They've been using them for some, fan animations.
Source filmmaker stuff.
Yeah. It's really impressive how well they can animate in that. I wouldn't even know how to begin with that.
I don't even know how. I know it's a different process than like straight 3D animation.
Right.
I bet Jake has no idea what we're talking about even.
Like, even some of the stuff that Das Boshit has done. That's pretty amazing. Wait, does this thing have to be 500 meters wide?
Yes, or no, it's 500 meters high.
I'm back.
Why are there alligators in the swimming pool?
Because it's Japan.
Oh, right.
Wait, not Florida?
You know what? This is gonna sound really strange, but in all the time that I've lived in South Florida, I've never really seen an alligator except in those alligator parks.
There's an alligator in my backyard.
Really?
Yes.
Then again, I've never been to your house. I've been to Cameron's house, I've been to Dan's house. I've never been to your house, though.
You've been to my house.
I have?
Yes.
Have you ever seen snow?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I have. Jake, have you seen snow?
Yes, I've seen snow.
Yes.
Germany.
About how deep does the snow get for you guys?
not very much. I've said before that we're not used to snow. Like, if we do get any at all, I would say... Because here's the problem. It does snow, but it doesn't stick that often.
Well, in Florida there is no snow, especially South Florida. Our coldest winter this year has been like dropped down to the 40s one morning, but then went back up to the 50s.
Yeah, it's usually like 50 degrees in winter.
Yeah, it's currently 28 right now. Where I am.
I think today was like 40 here.
Christ, you got a long way to go.
Yeah. The good news is it's sort of exponential, so once we get to certain points, we start picking up stuff a lot quicker. Like right now, we're picking up meters pretty quickly. I always thought that one guy sounded like that one fish from SpongeBob.
That one fish from SpongeBob.
The one who got buried during high tide.
Oh, gnarly, dude!
That one. Oh, God.
The best.
The best, the best, the best, the best.
Yeah, that's the one that when SpongeBob becomes a lifeguard, right?
No, that's the one with Bubble Buddy.
Bubble Buddy, right.
The lifeguard one is still pretty funny.
I love the live animation in that one where there's literally a SpongeBob character as a lifeguard.
That's actually what they used in like the theme parks when they had like somebody dressed like SpongeBob in like Universal and like the Nick Hotel. I actually stayed at like the Nickelodeon Hotel the weekend it opened.
Oh, I stayed there once for like a weekend. It was pretty cool.
And I don't know if they still do this now, but at the time they had like PS2s in the rooms, and you could actually rent games from like the lobby.
Mine had a GameCube.
Really?
Yeah, I remember correctly. I had a GameCube in mine.
Yeah, I had a PS2. But I didn't use it that much because I think I brought my GameCube. Because I didn't really play games that much during that trip. But I do have a funny story about something that did happen there. The first night we spent there, my sister fell out of her bed and she split her lip.
Ooh. Hilarious!
Funny. No, that's not the funny part. So the ambulance comes and basically they take her away to the hospital, and in the morning they bring her back. Here's the funny part. I slept through all of it.
What?
I slept through every single second. I had no idea what had even happened until the next morning. So when I woke up, I was like, hey everyone, how's it going? Oh, your sister split her lip and went to the hospital last night. And I'm like, what the hell?
Hey everyone, good morning. Why is there a huge blood stain on the carpet?
Exactly.
Did we kill another hooker last night?
Oh, man.
Ooh, the bloodstains.
Nothing more soothing than the cries of a loved one.
And now we're starting to pick up buildings.
Well, it's easier here because it's France, so they're all going to surrender.
Ooh. It is 100% true.
One of my favorite jokes from, like, Flushed Away is, like, when the frogs try to kidnap Hugh Jackman. they're like, "Alright, boys, get into action! Alright, boys, do your thing!" And they're all like, "We surrender!"
No, not that thing. The
Have you
other
ever seen
thing.
Flushed Away?
Love that movie.
That movie had some good moments. It wasn't my favorite, but it did have good moments.
Yeah, it's not Armin's best, but it does have a lot of good moments. That was one of them.
Yeah. Well, how could you not pick up Stonehenge?
It's a mystery.
Almost half your time is gone, and you're under half the size you should be.
Not even that. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get up to size pretty quickly.
I'm surprised you're not picking up the clouds, too.
I have to be a little bigger to do that.
Oh, that's an option in this stage?
Yes.
Oops, some lag. Oh, there we go.
60 meters! Now I can go anywhere I want, pretty much. So now I'm rolling up what's pretty much New York. It really is a small world. It's a small world after all!
No.
AKA greatest first song ever.
Weirdest what?
Greatest worst song ever.
Greatest worst song.
Ever.
In the Sherman Brothers documentary, they got like a bunch of people, and one of the people they got to do that was John Landis. John Landis was the one who actually said, "It gets into your head and you can't get it out."
I'd say Fish Heads by Barnes and Barnes.
Fish heads, moldy, bony fish heads.
What was that? Was this just a purple pair of legs that just flew by?
That's the king of all cosmos.
Oh god.
Purple pair of pants. Of course I have to pick up the Coliseum. Whose phone keeps going off? Jake, is that you? It's probably Jake.
It's not me. I'm not going woo.
It's probably Jake, because his mic is literally his phone. I picked up a rainbow.
And they actually have it as a circle. As the most scientifically accurate thing of the whole damn game.
Yep.
Is this like the final level of the game?
Yeah, this is the last normal level of the game. The last level, you actually roll up all the stars you created. So that's what we're gonna do after this, and then we beat the game. 300 meters.
Let's do it!
Yes, let's do it.
Ah, now you're getting clouds.
Gonna get more than that. Picking up landmasses.
Wait, that can't. No, that can't be the king of Cosmos.
That's a Robo-Man.
Okay, yeah, that's what I saw before. Why is it showering you with a rainbow?
Because I'm picking up a lot at a time.
Stuck?
Yeah, just a little. I got stuck just once for a minute or two, but then I did shift.
Jesus Christ.
And I beat the level. What happened with Jake?
With the what?
I wonder what happened to Jake.
The cartoonist?
No, Jake. No, Jake, in the call.
Oh, Jake. I thought you said Jay.
No, I would like Jay to
J-E-A-H.
come back. He was cool.
Oh god, more rainbows.
I would be
A
jazzed to
giant
have Jake
freaking
back.
octopus.
Over 1,000!
This sea monster?
Yeah.
That was a big Asian dragon.
Like I said, you can pick up the King of all Cosmos. I wonder if I can find him. Because I think the limit on this level is like 2,000 meters. I'm like halfway there. And this is a unique song that only plays at this moment. And yes, that fading out is normal.
Oh, with the white?
Yeah.
Well, I figure it's like atmospheric perspective. And then he went to heaven. The end.
And then Harry Potter and his friends went straight to hell for practicing witchcraft. Oh.
Way to go, son. You killed a fuck ton of people. I didn't like them anyway. Isn't that right, elephant on my head?
The crowd didn't bother me anyway. Our queen may like it. Evolution Big Bang. We made the beginning of the universe. Even the bird is asking that.
What?
What? How does he fit in this room?
Is he in a preschool?
Hospital.
Congratulations, it's Little Green Disappointment.
Congratulations! It has cancer already.
Alright, I'm back.
Jake, where'd you go? We beat the game pretty much.
Sorry, I had a call and I had to take it.
Okay. We got one more. We have one more level. That's that black dog.
Black Dog runs at night.
Netflix is about to launch a VR viewing experience. What?
Oh god.
Oh my god! Like all the VR headsets coming out are crazy expensive.
Or is this VR where you view it through your iPhone and you wear that cardboard contraption?
No. This is going to be something for like the Reviv. I'm calling it Reviv. Revine or whatever
Vive?
it's called. Yeah, Revive or whatever the Steam one is called.
Is that kind of like Oculus?
Yeah, an Oculus.
Yes.
This is going to be apps for that.
Okay, guys,
you can use
are you
more
ready to
books.
beat the game?
Sure.
Go for it.
Go for it. Destroy your competition. Wowies, you're finally here. It's space. Outer space. Okie dokie. Prince. Want to go for the sun? I'm suddenly turning into Joel's dad. Want to roll the earth and roll up the sun. We knew you can do it, Prince. Alrighty, good luck.
Thanks, Dad.
Joel. One day, Joel, I'm going to get on stream, Joel.
One
tell
day,
everyone
Joel,
how child you were.
I'm gonna get on stream while you're streaming and tell the whole world what a shit child you were.
I love that so much. Have you seen that? Greg, you ever seen that?
Have you ever watched Joel from Vine Sauce? I know I've shown you some
No.
Vine Sauce stuff. I don't know if I've ever shown you Joel, though.
Never seen it.
So, just Joel's dad. Joel says his dad sounds like Kermit the Frog. If we can actually, let's see if I can find the. All right. So this is for you, man. You can just watch that.
Pop this on.
You get your ass kicked to bed, Joel. Who the fuck said you could stay up late? Joel. One day, Joel, I'll find out all the things you didn't think about you, Joel. Impersonate your dad, Joel.
Joel?
One day, Joel, I'll hop on steam while he's sleeping. And I will tell the world what a shit child you were. Dad. What do you mean? No, shut up. Shut up. No, Dad. No. Oh.
Alright, everyone, are we ready to roll up the sun?
Go for it.
Oh.
What happened?
We didn't have enough. That's what happened.
Ooh.
I could have sworn you could have beaten this game without... So, let's go back and play some older levels again, because I think you need to do that.
In order to achieve that?
Yeah. Because I really don't want to have to do the fireball one. This is the tutorial level. So basically the plan with Neon Cabaret at this point is basically record as if we're streaming.
Right.
Which means that the files which means that everything we've done so far is going to be like one video.
Do you edit it at all to, like, just highlights, or...?
Yes, in fact, that's what we did with the video I sent you before we recorded this.
Right.
So there's still going to be, like, edited out highlights. It's just... we're just not going to do it through Twitch for a while.
Or at least that way you can't get hit with any copyright claims.
Well, the copyright stuff happens on... it happens more on YouTube, more than on Twitch. The only time we've actually been hit by a copyright thing on Twitch was during the DuckTales stream.
Really?
Yeah, cause towards the end of the stream, during the end credits, they played the DuckTales theme song, and they actually muted, like, the end of the stream for that.
You ever played Guile's theme or something like that for it?
Yeah, well, I edited out the credits in the YouTube version.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's kind of weird, because I think YouTube's system has actually gotten worse since between me uploading it to Brain Freezer and re-uploading it to Neon Cabaret. Cause
from the sound of it, it's all automated, so nothing really makes sense.
It's completely automated. Meaning that it automatically detects what song it is.
Yeah, which is ridiculous, because there was one case where someone was just filming their kid in the kitchen, and there was a song on the radio in the background you could barely hear, but the computer heard it, so it flagged it for copyright abuse.
Exactly.
But then they fought it in court and then won.
Yeah.
Then I think they won like what, like 100. No, I was taken down. The video was totally taken down. I was first hit with the flag, and then I was taken down. Then they fought it out with Sony Music, I think it was, what music it was, because that's who flagged it. And then they went to court.
Sony is kind of a jerk company.
Yeah.
I don't think it was actually, maybe it was Sony, I don't entirely remember.
Maybe it was Universal, because they're notorious.
Yep,
maybe it's
Universal.
I'm thinking Universal, yeah. Universal is the worst of the bunch. Warner Music Group is right under that. But we've actually gotten flagged on Neon Cabaret for the music in Borderlands. For the visual stuff in, like, the new Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I made that one.
Yeah, Jake?
Yeah, I did that one where you said,
I had to take it down because it was the music. I was like, oh man.
The only thing worse than that is that you can file a copyright claim when you don't even own the copyright to what you're claiming.
That actually happened with one episode of Ponies. Like, remember? Like, I'm pretty sure you may remember this, but during one run of Ponies, I actually put commercial breaks in between, like, halves of it.
Yeah, like the Nestle's Crunch one.
Yeah. Well, one of them was you and your Johnson. Guess who flagged it?
Who?
Ray William Johnson.
What?
I know! So, not only are there flags against content by the people who own it, there's people getting content flagged from people who don't even own it.
Wait, the YouTube guy?
Yes, the YouTube guy Ray William Johnson.
How did he? How?
Because people are making fake accounts almost every single day.
No, this was the real account. It was auto-flagged.
Auto.
So did he file a complaint personally, or was this YouTube's mechanism doing it?
This is YouTube's automated service. It wasn't a strike, it was a flag, but it's still annoying.
Did you contact him?
I think the only time I've ever gotten a strike was with Fox on Ponies episode 13.
Did you ever contact William Johnson to see what he had to say?
No, because, again, it wasn't that serious. The video wasn't taken down. It was just flagged It was just flagged so I couldn't get, like, benefits from it.
No, yeah, I would have contacted him myself. Just to let him give him the heads up that YouTube is speaking in his name.
It's...
So yeah, I'm basically... Yeah, I think I could have done better on this level, that's why I'm replaying it.
It's actually... I showed Miles the CEO of YouTube, not written, but I guess there's
the CEO of YouTube basically responded to, like, the Where's the Fair Use campaign, and I basically saw it as damage control.
It pretty much is. I don't think they're really going to do anything to change it anytime soon.
Just like how... Yeah, it's basically like Jack saying, oh, we're not changing the timeline on Twitter. Changes the timeline not even a week later.
They parodied her response on that guy with the glasses already.
Really?
Yeah, they had the if YouTube was a person type of thing, and they had someone impersonating her, basically saying, oh, yeah, we do this stuff. What are you going to do about it? Tough.
Like, I keep saying this, but there really needs to be an alternative to YouTube. Like, one that works.
Well, I'll tell you about Vessel, but Vessel is actually a paid service, so...
Yeah, that's the one, Vessel. That's the one that the Nostalgia Critic used for one of his reviews after his whole nonsense happened.
Yeah, there was a limited time where you can actually get a year membership for free. And I completely forgot it was a year membership. I don't even know when it gets to be canceled or not.
Any of these other video companies, they should be jumping on top of this immediately and widely advertising themselves as
the next YouTube.
The not evil video company.
Well, the thing why Vessel did this 1 year membership is because who's going to pay for YouTube? For something like YouTube, where YouTube is free.
The advertisers do.
Vimeo should be, Blip is gone, but Vimeo should be all over this, advertising themselves as we're the other video channel that doesn't screw over our users. We actually have people working behind the scenes, not robots, and just launch a whole ad campaign bashing YouTube.
I can't really see Vimeo doing that though. They are like, when I think of Vimeo, I think of like professionals.
But when professionals as professionals all about business, especially in this type of market.
Yeah. Because I know Vimeo has way higher quality. I've actually considered possibly I think there is a Brain Freezer Vimeo account, but I don't think there's really anything on there. And if there is, it's like really old stuff.
I'm just glad that I have no videos on YouTube, because I don't have to worry about any of this stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like, any animations I've done, I haven't posted them to YouTube, so I figured it'd be too much of a pain in the butt in order to deal with their nonsense. If I was going to post anywhere, I'd probably post it to Vimeo or one of those other alternate video sites. Like, why deal with YouTube's nonsense or even invite it? Especially if they're using sound recognition or pattern recognition software to guesstimate whether or not something copywritten is in there.
Yeah, like,
well,
I don't usually talk about him in a positive light, but Mr. Enter actually did a pretty decent video talking about why the YouTube copyright system is flawed.
Mr. Ender?
The mysterious Mr. Enter. He's basically he's constantly butthurt, but the one video I like from him is him doing the copyright school thing.
Well, unfortunately, when you get to that point where they have to make a whole entire system, is because it gets so big. YouTube is probably the biggest service probably on the web.
Well, it's the second. Guess what number one is?
I have no idea.
I'll give you a hint. It owns YouTube.
Google?
Yeah.
But I said Google is a search engine. YouTube is the number one entertainment, and there's millions of videos posted each day, and half of them could be copyrighted. But you're expecting a person to make their own content to track down these thousands of videos to say that's mine? That's when it gets out of hand. It's just
I found a cartoon on Twitter the other day that was like, I made my own cartoon, and then YouTube's like, oh, fuck you. No. I uploaded every single episode of Family Guy, and then YouTube's like, oh, I love this episode.
What really bugs me is that people can just claim a copyright claim even though they don't own the copyright, like what just happened to I Hate Everything. Or some company just goes around doing that to various videos just to harvest the revenue from them.
But that's when it's getting abused. There's a difference between flawed and abused. This system's being abused because of its flaws.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why YouTube needs to put in a third person. Like, actually, Nostalgic made a very good point that it has to be a third party of where they take your money. But if it goes away, they should give you back their money.
Right. It should just be held in a it's just like in a holding pattern. And
then also, but another thing also for it is that Team 4-Star posted a thing saying that the copyrighted and fair use is so blurred now. It is really hard to tell. Like, for example, The No did a video saying they actually used this guy's recording, and it was copyrighted because it was his video and he did not get permission. Not because it was. It's a very very blurred line that it is super hard to tell.
It really is.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is until they put in a backlash for people that make these bots, saying if they do like three or more at a time, and all three of them come back when they're in the wrong, then they should put on a limit or just ban that account. Because I think most of the time they're bots.
Yeah, the system is just so broken. It's useless. It's like having a self-driving car that just drives just through playgrounds.
Again,
There's
I've been dealing with this problem for years. I'm glad. I mean, if anything, I'm confused that it's taken this long for people to speak up about it. Because this is something that the entire YouTube community has been saying for years now at this point. Because this has been a problem. This really, the first time I've ever heard about this being a problem was way back in like 2008 with Viacom and all that.
Well, the year before, that was when they got hit with that lawsuit for $1 billion. Because right after that, they put in the new policy in 2008.
What did Viacom claim was stolen?
Viacom was basically butthurt that people were uploading like SpongeBob clips to YouTube.
Oh. Well, that show so awful it deserves to be stolen.
It's just going to be interesting on how YouTube comes back from this. Because when did YouTube get bought out?
Now you have Twitter burning alive with all the bad decisions they're making. So hopefully YouTube looks at that and says, we don't want to become that. We actually want to be a service that people want to come back to in the end.
Well, I think Google's pretty good at that. I think Google handles it in a pretty timely manner.
Most of these companies have just terrible reputations to begin with. I mean, Google, they're terrible with privacy. Facebook, they're terrible with privacy. YouTube, they're terrible with copyright and monetization. They're not perfect companies, but then again, they really seem to go well out of their way to suck.
And then Brain Freezer goes out of its way to have crappy quality in a timely fashion.
When did this become a podcast?
I've been thinking about doing a podcast. I'm not sure what it would be, though.
We did actually do a podcast one time, you and me, of the predictions of E3 2015.
Yeah, like, I want to do more of those, actually.
I predict that there'll be another John Madden game.
I predict that there will be another Call of Duty.
There will be sports.
I predict there will not be Assassin's Creed this year.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the first year in a long. This is the first year in a while that there will not be an Assassin's Creed game.
I have never played any of them.
Some of them are good, and some of them are, Black Flag is amazing. Like, if you're gonna play any Assassin's Creed game, play that one.
Because you own a boat.
You're a pirate. Arg.
The only experience I've had with Assassin's Creed is with the Two Sisters Play first episode.
That's the one I haven't seen, though.
Oh, the very first one?
Yeah. I've seen two sisters play Pokemon Snap. I've seen... The Pokemon Snap one is fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Same thing with the Persona 4 one.
But if their Resident Evil one is good too. It's a shame they have that Two Snacks hasn't made any more, because that is one talented animator.
Yeah, maybe he got bogged down with something.
Either that, or just found a job and doesn't have the time to do it. Maybe it was a good enough portfolio to get him some good work.
Yeah, maybe he ended up like Psychic Pebbles and Chris O'Neill.
Which on one hand is, yeah, that's great, then they're making a good living, but then, then they were not going to see their work anymore.
Yeah.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah, meanwhile, I may be able to balance both. I have 2 lollipops.
Are you in a fish tank or on the ocean?
We are in a lake.
Ah.
All of these creatures can be found in a lake, children. Remember that now.
Like roses.
Roses can be found at the bottom of a lake. Remember that, children.
Sounds like Pigman right now.
That's actually something that I want to get back to. Like, after we finish a couple more games, I want to return to Pikmin. Actually get that game down proper.
Red paint. You know, in a lake.
Yes.
India ink in a lake.
Oh wow, we're playing a time attack this time. I was wondering why that little thing was going down.
It's a hypnotic game, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep, it is.
Rainbow.
Royal Rainbow!
Wow, look at all this crap you got.
Yeah, since it's a time attack, it counts as a completely different planet. Or a satellite. I don't think Mercury has a moon.
Nope.
Mercury has a moon. It's called the sun.
That's no moon.
That's a melon.
Alright, let's play your wife's favorite level.
Are you playing the one with the fire again?
No, that's my least favorite level.
Well, you said his wife, so...
Oh, we have a different thing this time.
WingedSonar has a name. It is the Wife.
Go away. That's your name.
What the hell is that?
You go to the upper right corner to expose her panties first.
Oh.
Go to the upper right corner to expose your panties. Did I, is that what I heard?
That's what
It's
I
like
heard.
those Japanese... What you're doing right now is like those Japanese games where you have to remove those tiles and it shows a naked woman.
Oh, I've seen Minecraft versions of that.
Oh, God.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not. It's literally called Uncraft Me.
Oh, God.
Crap.
Are there disabled club right now? Is that an option? Because I feel like after that, I should just leave.
Yeah.
Jake, let's be honest, you would totally play that.
Shut up.
Okay, I got 1200, that's enough for me. Let's go roll up Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel.
Hansel.
Hansel, I hate Hansel!
Bye, Hansel.
Hansel. In the old Looney Tunes shows, there's always the guy who's like, who are you two? He's like, Hansel and Gretel. He's like, Hansel? Hansel.
One of my favorite Bugs Bunny cartoons is actually the one where he has to get a penguin to Antarctica.
I've never seen that one.
It's called 8-Ball Bunny.
My favorite one is the one with the opera. Not the one he makes him sing. Hello, welcome to my shop. Let me cut your crop.
That one?
Oh, Barbara Seville.
Yeah, that's it.
Another one of my favorite Bugs Bunny one isn't that one, but it's the one where he basically gets revenge on the opera star.
That's a good one, too.
But my absolute favorite Bugs Bunny one is the baseball one.
You're out! I'm not out, you're out!
I've always...
Oh! I'm sorry, I meant to say strike! Like, there is not a single moment in baseball Bugs that doesn't make me laugh. Like, every single joke in that cartoon is funny to me.
Especially when he plays every single position.
Playing first base.
Throws to himself.
First base, Bugs Bunny. Second base, Bugs Bunny. Third base, Bugs Bunny. Shortstop, Bugs Bunny. Pitcher, Bugs Bunny. Catcher, Bugs Bunny. Left field, Bugs Bunny. Right field, Bugs Bunny. Outfield, Bugs Bunny.
The Gremlin one actually made me have to research what the punchline of the whole cartoon was. When the bomber is plummeting towards the ground and then just stops dead.
Oh.
And he says, well, you know, of course it stopped here.
You
Well,
actually
what
have to
else
look
do you
that up?
expect? We only have one of these A cards. Which is a ration era joke.
Oh my god.
Oh! I thought you had to look up the reason... I thought you had to look up the... Oh, it ran out... They actually did that joke in Looney Tunes Back in Action.
The A card?
No, the... Oh, it ran out of gas.
Yeah, I had to look up what the hell an A card was and why it pertained to how much fuel they had.
Okay, so in Looney Tunes Back in Action, the Brendan Fraser and Jennifer Aniston, or whoever that is, they're basically in the car flying, and then all of a sudden they realize that cars can't fly, and suddenly the car starts falling to the ground. And then suddenly, right before it hits the ground, it stops, and Bugs Bunny's like, oh, it ran out of gas. And then Jennifer Aniston's like, wait, that's not how this works. And then the car actually crashes.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah, that was the movie, wasn't it?
Now that I think about it, that might be one of the few funny jokes in there.
I've never seen the movie all the way through. Is it worth watching?
It's worth watching once. But
Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't
worth.
say it's a good movie.
It's not a great movie, but is it worth watching once? Yeah, sure, why not?
Like, it's worth watching at the very least to know how... If you don't like it, you can at least watch it and say, I didn't like it. But, it's kind of... But, all around, it's kind of eh.
Was Brendan Fraser funny in it?
They made a lot of jokes about him.
Mummy references?
Basically, like, there's one joke where they're driving to Las Vegas, and Brendan Fraser's character says, "Do you ever see those where Brendan Fraser, he plays a stuntman in the movie? He's like, you ever see those mummy movies? I'm in there more than Brendan Fraser is." So there actually are some pretty... So, like, but it's not really as much as Brendan Fraser is funny as it is that the dialogue is funny. And then there's another scene where they're in the desert and they think they see a Walmart, and it turns out it actually is a Walmart.
Walmart middle of nowhere, like, oh, air conditioning.
I'm so glad they gave us all this free stuff after we said Walmart so many times.
Alright, I'm gonna have to check it out at some point.
Yeah, like, again, even if you don't like it, you can at least watch it and say, I didn't like it. It's kind of like Space Jam. You can't really tell if you like it unless you watch it.
Watched it, hated it.
I don't know, for a kid, I liked it. As for an adult, not too much.
It was
I
so
just like
bad.
the adult of it.
But yeah, I would
Just
say
remember-
but yeah, with Back in Action, there's a lot more, like, classic Looney Tunes gags than in Space Jam.
Yeah, that's true.
Because even as a kid, I was able to recognize a lot of the jokes.
That's good. Those are translates.
They do make a Finding Nemo joke, though.
Oh no.
It's very brief, though.
One minute left. This is an old origami level.
Yes, the point of this is to grab as many origami frames as possible. I've already beaten my score. I've already beaten my previous score, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Keep on going, Mike. Keep on going.
We passed over 200,000 frames. Of recording.
Wait, did you grab another Katamari?
Maybe. I think there is another Katamari somewhere in this. Maybe. I think so.
Yeah, there it is, in his hand. Dead. Out of hospital nebula? Okay, what's this level?
This might be another time attack. Because the time attacks give you more celestial bodies to roll up in the dog one. I can't believe I can't believe I forgot about that until now. Okay, quick question. Gray, have you ever played Super Smash Brothers?
Nope.
Dan would be disappointed in you.
I never played it, but I know what it is.
Okay, good.
Where's the Katamari guy in Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah. Well, no, I was just asking.
Ah,
That'd be awesome.
it's a
I'm
totally
actually
different platform,
imagining-
though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Namco. Yeah, but yeah, I could totally see that working somehow. But I can see why they picked Pac-Man. He's a lot more iconic. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't put. I'm actually kind of surprised there weren't more Namco characters in Smash.
Like Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong's Nintendo.
Ah. But wait a minute.
Ooh.
In Smash Brothers, don't they have Mario?
Yes.
Give me a Mario. Dun, dun, dun.
Smash Brothers is basically where all of Nintendo's most famous characters get together and kick the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
There's a pretty good commercial for it too.
Yeah, the first Smash Brothers had a pretty interesting commercial. It's like, you and me and you, no matter how they toss the dice, we're meant
Oh,
to
that's
be.
right, and they start beating each other up.
Yeah.
God, that's going back a ways.
One punch. Da-da-da-da-da.
Loop.
Loop.
Poof. Fizzy Satellite. That'd be a good name for a drink.
Fizzy Satellite. Enjoy delicious Fizzy Satellite.
Drink it, boneheads. Is it you controlling where he's going?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Alright, so that's just him doing that automatically, just bouncing around like that.
Yeah, he did it automatically that time.
Wait, what the hell's happening here?
I'm rolling this guy up to make him fatter.
You're rolling up a sumo wrestler to make him fatter.
Yes.
Because that's how calorie works.
In Japan.
Okay. You want to get fat? Just roll yourself up some good body fat.
I just ate a blender.
Do you eventually roll up people?
Yes.
Oh,
I
great.
can't-
Cannibalism.
Yes. I can't imagine how many calories they are, though.
Oof. Someone actually figured that out once.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
I think that might have been Vsauce, where they figured out what the average caloric value of the average human being is.
and...
I forgot what it was.
Oh, man. Okay, I haven't watched Vsauce in a while. I have to watch that one.
They don't put out videos that often. They're separated into 3 or 4 channels now, but the main Vsauce one puts out one every so often. The last one wasn't that great. It was more or less a math trick that he was displaying. Every so often they'll have a really good one.
Just showed how simple card tricks really are, which they really are simple. If you just know the math behind them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always like Vsauce's,
I ate a cat.
I always like
Oh my god,
Vsauce's
you know what this episode reminds me of? This reminds me of that, like, one Simpsons episode where Homer ate, like, that radioactive goop from space.
Oh.
It was from, like, a Treehouse of Horror episode, like, 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
The creator, the people that write the scripts for the Simpsons say it's so much fun writing the scripts for the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror because they literally can do anything that they want. Because there's no backlash to them at all.
Yeah, pretty much it's just completely non-canon.
Okay, do you ever watch Film Theorist?
Yes.
Did you see the newest episode?
About where Springfield is?
Yes.
Yes.
So interesting.
Very interesting and amazing that people pay this much attention to such subtle details for just a cartoon show, where they can actually forensically suss out where the town is.
Well, it's kind of like
So, what state are they thinking it's in?
Oregon.
I figured. Same state as Gravity Falls. Suddenly, the show makes a lot of sense.
because it's near Springfield. Okay.
I was gonna say the inverse. Cannibalism! Alright.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's pause this because I actually want to capture this. Oh no!
Aww.
What happened?
I wasn't big enough.
Were you supposed to knock over the statue?
No, to knock over the sumo wrestler.
Oh, he's a sumo wrestler with a statue.
Don't worry, in this game you can't tell the difference. Because everyone looks like a statue.
You getting tired over there, Jake?
A little, yeah. But I'm fine. I'm okay. Just vodka. Not really.
Yeah, seriously, I would like to get Jay back into a recording at some point.
That'd be cool.
Maybe get a couple of new people in as well.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good idea. Good idea.
Lag.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's one of those teeny tiny ones. You're not losing any objects when you smack into stuff.
Did you just take a piece of the foliage with you, or was that a glitch?
No, I saw it up there, that's why. Okay, I'm pausing because XSplit's going crazy. This is the first time it's happened in the 2 or 3 hours we've been recording this. Because it happened like twice in the hour and a half we did it the other night.
Maybe the file is getting too big, or...
No, like... Maybe.
Because it looks, just from the look of your desktop alone, it sure does look like you have a lot of stuff filling up your RAM.
So does stuff on the desktop go towards RAM?
It indicates that your hard drive is full, and when your hard drive tries to access, the RAM, and then it runs out of RAM, it goes to what's left as space on your hard drive for RAM. And if there's little left, can't exactly fix that overflow problem.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
That's why I save everything that I work on external drives and just have just the programs on my hard drive.
Like, just to play Minecraft, I had to take my entire music collection and just about everything else that I had of my art and back it up on a backup drive, and just get it all off of my main computer, and then things ran smoothly.
Yeah, I used to have everything on a hard drive. Like, during the okay, story time. Remember Flipper's Revenge, that dolphin episode of Matt and Dusty?
Mm-hmm.
That episode, the making of that episode still gives me nightmares, because here's what happened. That episode was made between 2 laptops.
Oh no.
The reason why it took 2 laptops was because one of them broke down. And so fortunately, I had everything backed up on a hard drive.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
So, what happened was that while I was waiting for the other computer, so basically I was like, okay, I'll wait to take this into the shop because I don't have the money to repair it now. So I took the laptop I had before that and I worked on it on there. Now, I'm working on it directly off of the hard drive. So, and this is back when I used to use GIMP for Matt and Dusty. So what weird stuff ended up happening was that every time I saved the file, not only would it take forever, but it would also strangely start deleting stuff.
Wait, it would just grab random files and delete them?
Well, no, like, within the files themselves, like, for example, let's just say that you had, like, let's just say that of the Dusty model, you have the body and the arm and the head. Well, basically, if I save the file, close it, and then go back in, Dusty's arm would be gone.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. That's part of the reason why the episode... So eventually, that laptop started having problems. And so I had to take the computer I was working on in. And that's why Flipper's Revenge took just as long as every other episode. I set it up too so it would take less time, but due to all those technical problems, oh my god. And because of that entire process, it was my least favorite episode for the longest time. But, you know what? It was fucking worth it. It's one of everyone's favorite episodes.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like working off hard drives, because of that whole experience. But I do back up stuff on hard drives. Now we have to roll up all of the students. Because I don't think this is something they did in the last game, was that they have multiple missions per stage.
Well, they didn't have ones as interesting as this. Is this Katamari Forever?
No, this is We Love Katamari. This is the sequel to the original.
I have that one. Katamari Forever is kind of like an homage to everything they've had, like favorites.
Yeah, it's basically a lot of the stages they took from the last 3 main games, and then they added some new ones. That's the one that I mentioned earlier. That's the one where you get the jumping ability.
Right, this one here is the one that I have. But I thought that you could jump in this one. I guess not.
This is the first Katamari game I played. I've never been able to do that.
Have you played the first one?
Yes, I have. We actually did a playthrough of the first one on this channel.
The first one is great.
It is.
That is really the superior. They did it right the first time.
They did it right the first time. I would say this is a very... I'd say this is actually a really good sequel. Because they took what made the first game great and added to it. They gave us more situations.
Oh god, he's ripping up building parts now.
Because we get to beautiful Katamari and they add a score system, which doesn't really make sense because you're already trying to make it as big as possible, but I think what you roll up shouldn't really matter as much as how big you can make it.
Right.
So that's, but yeah, when we do beautiful Katamari, I'm gonna bring that up and why that doesn't really make much sense. Because you can have like a giant Katamari and have a score of like 20.
Dude. Do you still get people harassing you to make more pony episodes?
No. But you know what? For the longest time, I actually made multiple threats that I would stop doing it if I had that happen to me. It has not happened anymore, possibly because I'm doing similar style videos with Spaghetti Theater.
Mm-hmm.
But
are they still your highest rated ones, or highest viewed ones?
Yes. Like, on YouTube's analytics, in the top 10 videos, Ponies is always on there. And
I'm still trying to figure out what that sound effect was that you used in one of them.
Which one? I could probably answer that now.
What was it? You had, what's her face? The Queen Pony.
Princess Celestia?
Yes, her flying across the sky, and she's making this sound effect.
That's Mario teaches typing.
What?
Yeah.
That's a Mario sound effect?
Yes.
And it's called the what sound effect?
You know what? I'm gonna pull it up for you.
Because it's freaking hilarious.
I think that's actually the first time Charles Martinet actually did the voice of Mario.
Yes, that. What is that supposed to be?
I think... Okay, there's... Basically, it goes into the story of how Charles Martinet actually became the voice of Mario. He would actually do, like... I forgot where this is actually from, though. But I do know that that's actually Charles Martinet as Mario.
Oh, God.
It sounded like a character when I...
Oh, that's creepy.
I love how it's like a minute, 40-minute video, like a minute 40 seconds, but it's only like...
The reason why I put that in there is because I hear it a lot in YouTube poops.
Yeah.
So now you know.
Now I know. Now it's faved, so now I can play it whenever the hell I need to.
You got a good joke for Mario?
Yeah, creepy.
Majesty! Majesty!
Hmm?
Let's see. Huh. Because it doesn't give a building number, so...
Oh, this is... He's spewing out the website.
Guessing.
He's booting up the internet.
Oh, we're huge!
Yikes.
Something unique that was added to the PSP version and is also in Beautiful Katamari is Eternal Mode, where you can basically roll up as much as you want without a time limit.
It doesn't match the phone number here, so...
The only problem with Eternal Mode, though, is that nothing you do gets saved. It's basically a sandbox mode. And you can only get that if you get like a perfect 100.
Jesus Christ, what a clusterfuck this is turning into.
Welcome to Katamari. I picked up a relaxing lady.
Don't rush. You picked up a don't rush out.
What?
I don't know. It just said don't rush out in quotes.
No, I just watched one of the weirdest glitches.
I picked up the entire gymnastics team. That'll teach you for not letting me in. I got a present. I got a present for rolling up the gymnastics team. You did it! You committed murder! Here's a present!
We've been trying to get rid of them for years.
But the funny thing about Beautiful Katamari, the next console Katamari after this, it's the only one released on an Xbox platform and the only major Katamari game not on a PlayStation console. It's an Xbox 360 exclusive. And funny enough, it was one of the 2 games I got my 360 for. The other game was Banjo 3, which sadly ended up being nuts and bolts.
Actually, it's kind of interesting. Grant Kirkhope. No, you probably know who he is, Miles, but...
I do know who he is. I follow him on Twitter.
For other people that don't know, he's the composer of pretty much Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64, what else did he do?
He did Grab by the Ghoulies, he did Cameo, he...
GoldenEye.
What?
He also did GoldenEye.
Yeah. And he's also, and right now he's working on Yooka-Laylee.
Yes. So, the interesting thing is that his son actually likes Banjo Nuts and Bolts. And every single time his friends come by, they rather play Nuts and Bolts compared to the other ones because of the multiplayer and what you can do with it. So, it's just quite interesting.
It is interesting. But it should not have been a Banjo-Kazooie game.
No, it should have been its own separate IP, but...
Yeah, it should have been like Tit-Top Nuts and Bolts, like JonTron said. Oh, I had to this time.
But I did like Banjo Land a lot. Banjo Land brought the nostalgia back strong.
The problem with Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is that it's a good game, when it really shouldn't be.
It is. The mechanic works. There's a lot of interesting things you can do.
Other than that.
It's like Star Fox Adventures. And I actually like Star Fox Adventures, so hate me all you want.
I never played.
More of those
really-
games I've never played. I was never a Nintendo person. We never had one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I plan on doing Star Fox Adventures one day, so maybe I'll bring you in for that.
Oh, that'll be cool. Hearing that freaking rabbit say do a barrel roll 20 times?
No, but you do. Well, no, but Crystal does end up in the opening part of the game.
Which was the best Star Fox game in your opinion?
64. That's the one that everyone is gonna say.
Really?
Yeah, that's... Everyone says 64 because that's the only one that really you could say is Star Fox. Because if you look at the other games are Adventures, which was basically a Zelda clone, Assault, which nobody knows what the fuck it's trying to be. You have Star Fox Command, which was a DS game, which tried to be more like, which was trying to be like Mass Effect, even though it came out the same year. Let's see. And that was the last, like, new Star Fox game until, like, the new one coming out. Because other than that, the last Star Fox game we got was the remake of 64 for the 3DS.
Didn't one of them involve dinosaurs?
That's Star Fox Adventures.
Dinosaurs? Interesting.
Star Fox Adventures was originally going to be Dinosaur Planet, another new IP from...
That's the one that had the blue fox tribeswoman.
Crystal, yes, that's where she comes from.
Crystal can't enjoy her sandwich.
Yes.
That crystal. Okay.
Oh, pick up her
It's
skirt.
even-
She's
it's
still
even-
trapped in that
It's
crystal.
It's even worse when she has an ancient soul inside of her and she's captured and Fox has to save her.
Yeah, tentacle.
Yeah, like, Star Fox Adventures gets really weird at some points. Like, I've never beaten the game all the way through. I've gotten about 3/5 of the way through one point, but
It does make you wonder if the game was made in Japan.
it was the last game Rare made before being bought by Microsoft. It was the last game.
Octopus, ancient spirit possession.
But she was possessed by an octopus?
There were these squid-like creatures, like jellyfish, octopi kind of things that would possess you, and you could go running around as them to solve puzzles.
Okay.
They would possess Crystal, and they would possess Fox. I never played it myself, but I saw somebody else playing it.
Yeah.
I might have.
Yeah, well, basically what happens is that the soul takes over your body and you have to take them back to, like, the Krazoa temple to actually release them.
Didn't she eventually fly a spaceship?
Yes, you actually fly a spaceship between the worlds. And that's about it. At best, it's a hope of what could have been an awesome Star Fox game, but instead we got Adventures.
Well, hello there, Prince. I'm just here in my smoking jacket.
I'm just here in my plaid
Spitting up
pants.
parts. There's something wrong with me.
He's so casual.
That's a heck of a head start, was the thingamabopper that big.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this the one where you end up rounding up everything?
Well, we already did that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing the time attack one so we can actually roll up the sun.
I'm surprised there's never been a level where people are trying to fight against you, like the military is trying to shoot you and like tank shells hit you and knock pieces off of your Katamari. I
think that happens in beautiful Katamari, actually.
Oh, really?
Because it'd be like the third time you're sucking up, you're taking shit from the earth.
Well, no, what happens is that you get to the city part, and then there's an area where there's all these tanks and whatnot.
And then you can pick up the tanks.
Yes.
And be like the Hulk and throw them around. JK.
JK swag YOLO.
YOLO.
Japan does love destroying its military.
Multiple times.
Japan loves destroying itself. I mean, look at the Godzilla movies.
Yeah, every movie, it's something of their own just being smashed.
Japan, the only country that hates itself more than America.
What was that channel? One of the channels that got smacked with a whole bunch of fair use nonsense. The alternate history channel. When the new Godzilla movie came out, they did an episode figuring out what would history be like if Godzilla was real. And
if Godzilla was real, Japan would be like Atlanta, where there's no, like, historical buildings and everything was made in, like, 1995.
something like that. Yeah, that all coastal cities, all coastlines would be completely abandoned and everyone would move towards the centers of continents just to stay away from where monsters would randomly show up.
Well, wasn't that also a plotline of Pacific Rim?
Oh, speaking of Godzilla, I have to tell you about this one idea I had involving Godzilla.
Oh
I can't say about it on stream because it might actually happen on Brain Freezer one day, though.
This idea is something else.
But it involves Godzilla. But basically, in this idea, Godzilla has a day job. Like, he goes to work like the rest of us. He wears like business casual. He has a suitcase. And he's still just as big as he is in the movies. So
where the hell would he work?
He works for the military.
He probably works for like Thunder Mifflin.
He's a census taker, just going door to door.
Like, that would actually be a pretty easy job for Godzilla. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Like, everyone's running away from him, and he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19...
Shows up in a neighborhood, it's been abandoned because they knew he was coming. He's like, huh, another town with no one in it. We have no population in this city. He takes a step, crushes somebody, he has to cross off a name on his list.
Oh, what? That dolphin was hanging in midair.
Because Japan.
Well, no, that's just video games.
Hover dolphin.
Japan. Let's just make it simple on himself. It's not video games, it's just Japan.
Snowflake is mastered. Flight.
Snowflake!
Does it say you have 3 meters left?
No, 12 objects left.
Huh.
And I can't pick that up. Sad. Let's see. Let's go over here. Whoa! Good thing that fence was there to keep me inside. I got a centaur. Lovely. I think this might be the longest thing we've ever done for a single video.
Yeah.
Well, we're going on, what, 2.5 hours, maybe?
Longer than that. I think we've been doing this for at least 3.
Yeah, over 3 hours according to the clock.
This video is almost as long as, like, Gone with the Wind.
Oh dear God.
That is pure torture.
I watched that whole movie! It took me several days, but I watched that whole movie!
Your poor soul.
Did you watch it on VHS? Break out the 6-tape box?
No, I watched it on... I had it TiVo'd.
That is hardcore. You deserve the MVP of the year.
But I found... but I first found out that movie was like 4 hours, because my aunt had it on DVD, and I looked on the back, and I'm like, oh, how long is this movie? And I'm like, 3 hours, 40 minutes, that's gotta be a typo.
Well, now you look at movies and you're like, oh, 3.5 hours, huh? Oh, that's a little bit longer than the average.
The only other movie I know of that's 3 hours is Watchmen.
Well, also, Superman Returns is about 3 hours.
I know a movie that's 9 hours.
Lord of the Rings?
Nope.
Is it that
Although
Andy
Lord of the
Kaufman thing?
Rings, with everything, including the trilogy and extras, does come to about the length of the extended cut of Dune.
Dune?
Dune.
You mean D-U-N-E?
Yes.
The original Dune.
The David Lynch Dune.
9 hours.
They have a 7-hour copy, which everybody claims is the superior copy, but there is even a longer version.
And I really want
9-hour.
to see that because I like that movie.
I only have the 2-hour version, and that's why it's so darn confusing, because they're saying, no, it was meant to be viewed at least 4 hours long. But back then, everybody expected a shorter movie. They thought the tolerance would be very low, so they chopped out everything that he put into 9 hours.
9 hours.
And it's very hard to find the 9-hour version. Forget the 7-hour version.
Somebody has probably tried to upload that to YouTube at least once.
I could only find the 2-hour version. And everybody's like, oh, this movie sucks, it's confusing as heck. It's like, well, yeah, that's because everybody thought that you'd be too stupid to watch it, so they chopped everything out for you. But you are the type of person who would want to see at least 5 or 7 hours of footage. Because it explains everything.
Meanwhile, the entirety of Matt and Dusty is barely an hour.
Well, they were short episodes.
And it's made by one person.
Yeah.
He had an entire crew. It's like my Kiki's Cave. How many years was I working on it? 5 years? And how long did it take me to read it? A half hour.
Yeah.
So, no. Made by one person.
An average Matt and Dusty episode took 3 months to make.
Wow.
And to be fair, I think the shortest Matt and Dusty episode ever made was the 5-second films one. And that was only because I reused a lot. That one was made in like 5 weekdays.
Think you have enough mass to hit the sun?
I want to see if there's anything I'm missing first.
You're gathering stardust, at least.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Oh, I collected something on the way. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Daddy is displeased.
Daddy.
Yeah, in this version, he shoots lasers out of his eyes and shoots you. if he's displeased with you. Instead of just lightning and thunder and him doing goofy poses, he tries to kill your ass.
Well, when he's not drunk, he's a real not nice daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid's dead sucks.
Yeah, I think I'll do one more level and then we'll call it a vid.
We used to believe in you before, but not anymore.
You could have been the chosen one, but then we unchose you.
Yes, I took the high ground. Now you cannot be the chosen one. No.
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 Yeah, I really gotta tell you guys about what I'm doing with the next show after Matt and Dusty.
Yeah, how is that coming?
I'll tell you after we stop the recording, but let's just say that it's going better than that other project.
Does that mean that we're going to be saying goodbye to Dusty?
No.
Oh god, thank god.
Dusty is actually going to be doing a lot of stuff, but it's probably not going to be within Matt and Dusty itself. I've actually been debating lately about doing a rant channel in character as Dusty. Yes? No?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What?
One of my more recent thoughts was...
As Dusty.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn, Daniel! Back at it again with the white bands and the force memes! What the fuck?!
Damn, Daniel.
How is that a meme? How?
Memes come in the strangest places.
It's not even as funny as What Are Those? This is one of those that's a goofy idiot saying it, but...
These nuts.
It's not even as funny as These Nuts!
These nuts wasn't funny to begin with. These people will latch on to anything.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Oh my god.
What about
There
the
was
watermelon guy?
Oh, speaking of these nuts, there was almost a Matt and Dusty filler episode on that. I might even make it for the
These
next Matt and
nuts.
Dusty. But basically there was gonna be a video of a compilation of Dusty using these nuts in a while. And then the last one would be like Dusty supposedly on his deathbed, and you're like, "Do you have any final requests?" I have one request. D's. What are D's? What's D's? D's nuts!
Really down on me.
Riding a sheep?
Yes.
Every time you run.
I didn't even see it. I just said yes because that's how this game works. You just assume that strange things happen and you just say yes.
Yeah, Dusty is awesome.
But yeah, there is good, but I am working on another new Matt and Dusty show. Maybe it'll come out next year. I'm working on ideas for episodes as we speak, but I'm actually working on newer projects first. Dusty's shenanigans will continue in stuff like Your Terrible Fanfic.
That's awesome.
In fact, the most recent vid I did of him was based off of a story by Justin RPG.
Oh no.
That means you know who he is.
It sounds familiar.
When I stop the recording, I'll probably give you better detail, but let me just do that now. So, I have been That American Slacker, and with me has been...
GreyofPTA.
WingedSonar.
Jake.
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 See?
Bye, everybody.
Oh, bye. I don't know what's going on.
Later.
Bye.
Good night.